All right, what's up there, YouTube? Okay, so today is going to be a little bit of a different day than I normally do, a different vlog than what I normally vlog about. This channel is mostly about tech stuff, computers, editing, you know, reviews of different little products like microphones and cameras and, you know, the things that I'm interested in. If you're not interested in those things, then it probably wouldn't like the channel too much. But one of the other things I get into a little bit, and I've gotten into a lot less over the past, say, 2 years or so, is politics. And I don't want to make this a channel about politics or, you know, related to politics really, per se. But I do sometimes like to bring up current events and things that I find interesting, and I think a lot of you guys probably want to talk about that sometimes. Let's not get into the, you know, this guy's bad, that guy's good, blah, 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 this whole thing, because it's just annoying. Nobody wants to hear that. I'm not going to change somebody's mind. If you like the president or you dislike the president, I'm not going to change your mind. I'm not. But I do like to discuss issues now and then. And one of the issues is this whole border wall idea. One of the issues about the border wall, what are the reasons given as to why we need a border wall, right? The reasons we're told is because illegals are flooding the borders with diseases. That was one of the things Donald Trump said in 2015. They're just loaded down with diseases. They're flooding the border. So my question is, why? Why would they flood the border with diseases? Why are they coming here with diseases? To get free health care. Now, it's not free for most of the people, but if you show up to the hospital for health care, this is what they're saying. Now, this is their idea. This is what they're saying is the reason. They're saying the reason why people are coming here, is to get, is with diseases, is for free health care. So wouldn't it make more sense to just stop giving them free stuff? I mean, if that's the real reason why they're coming over here, say 1,000 people cross the border today, right, illegally. Say 95% are just coming for free benefits, for free health care, send their kids to school, you know, for free, get free lunches, get public housing, whatever the thing is, right? They're coming across, they're sick, whatever the thing is. They're coming here. And 5%, so out of 1,000 people, 950 are, let's just say 950 are coming across. I think it's even less than that. I'd say 955 are just coming here for free stuff and for coming here to work. Yeah, to work, but they can get a work visa and work, and they pay taxes. So maybe if they're coming across to work but not pay taxes and, you know, figure out a way around the system by sneaking in, then that's one thing they're doing, right? But if, say, 955 of them are just coming here for free stuff, and then the other five of those 1,000 are coming here because they're trying to do illegal activity. They're gang members. They're trying to smuggle drugs across the border. They're whatever these other things are. They're rapists. They're criminals, right? Those small percentage, if you got rid of the free things, right? If you made it where you could not, where just all you have to do is pass a law, illegal. You cannot get any, to put your kids in school, you have to prove you're a U.S. citizen. To go to the hospital and get health care, you have to prove you're a U.S. citizen. You have to prove your citizenship. Otherwise, we just turn you away. Give you some aspirin, turn you away. If all those people that are coming here for free stuff stopped coming because there's no more free stuff to get, then you'd only have 5 people crossing the border. It'd be a whole lot easier for the border agents to handle the 5. They don't have to, they're not hiding in the big group of people that are just coming here for free stuff. Right? So imagine that the idea that the government needs more money for a wall to stop the things that they're doing. The government is the ones giving them the money. All they have to do is stop giving them the money. It's like me taking $100 out of your check, right? And every week I take $100 out. And then when people come in my house, I've got a fence, right? I'm not saying not to have a fence. I want the bad people from coming in. But if I stood here and handed out everybody that came in the fence, I would just feed them and give them a place to live and send their kids to school with my kids, right? With my kids. If I was just saying, oh, okay, no problem, just come on in. I'll do this. I'll give you all this stuff. I'll give you the money and you can come in. And you got mad. You're like, hey, I'm giving you $100 a week. Why are you giving it to the illegals? So my solution would be, okay, I'll build a big wall around my house. That way, it'll stop those people from coming in my house. And just give me $10 a week and I'll build the wall. Still give me the $100 a week. I'm not stopping you from giving me the $100, but I need another $10 a week. And not only are happy about it, but you're going to beg me to spend the money on the wall and get mad. And then when the other people say, well, that's ridiculous, too much to spend, I'm going to say, well, it's a national emergency. These people are coming across and I'm giving them free stuff. It's a national emergency. Or you could just say, stop giving them free stuff. Stop giving away my stuff. The reason why people don't break into my house and into my thing, I have a fence for the bad ones, but the reason why my yard isn't filled with people trying to sneak in and get into my house is because when they get there, I don't hand them free stuff. That's the reason why they don't come. That's why this fence is just for the illegal people, just for the bad people. This fence is for the 5 people out of 1,000 that might come in to do harm. If I was giving away free stuff, I'd have the 1,000 trying to cross this fence. See? It's simple logic, but they don't want to use that. Because that takes guts. It takes courage to say, well, no, here's a solution. Let's stop giving them the free stuff. If that's the issue. Now, I've had a lot of people say, well, that's not really true. That's not the issue. Okay, if it's not true, then it's not going to hurt, right? It's not going to change anything. Okay, so the Democrats say, well, that's not the issue. The illegals don't get the free stuff. Okay, so then if we pass the law that the illegals can't get the free stuff, and if we make it impossible for them to get free health care and send their kids to school and do all these things, then you won't have a problem with it because they're not getting it anyway, right? So it won't matter. It's like passing a law that 13-year-olds can't drive. Well, 13-year-olds don't drive. They're not driving. Okay, so passing a law that 13-year-olds can't drive isn't going to change anything, right? So it wouldn't really matter. We'll just pass the law. If it doesn't matter, then nothing happens. If it does matter, then a huge thing happens. A lot less people start coming over the border. To me, that makes sense. It makes perfect sense. The founding fathers didn't say, hey, let's build a border. We're going to build a border wall around our country to stop illegals from coming in. As a matter of fact, they had completely open borders for 150 years. Then we started putting up a fence because we started giving away free stuff in the country. The problem is the giving away free stuff. We've got a problem with bleeding in this country, and the bleeding is taking taxpayers' money to give free stuff. I can't believe that Donald Trump has convinced conservatives who were completely against government spending and completely against government waste, has convinced them to beg him to spend more money. He said Mexico was going to pay for the wall. The reason why they brought it up, who's going to pay for it, is because they know conservatives wouldn't like it. If he said, oh, well, the taxpayers are going to pay for it, conservatives wouldn't have voted for it. They'd be like, hey, wait a minute, what? You want to tax us more? No. So the media asked him, who's going to pay for this wall? And he said, oh, Mexico's going to pay for it. And they thought it was silly. The only reason why he said Mexico is going to pay for it is because he didn't want to say the U.S. taxpayers will pay for it, because then his conservative viewers will be pissed. But see, now he's turned it around where the conservatives are begging him to pay for it. It's ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this before. Technically I have. Every single politician comes up with it, but this guy's supposed to not be a politician, but he's acting like every other politician. He's acting just like Obama, trying to shut down the government for Obamacare and for the Democrats. The thing is he could have done it in the first 2 years. When he had Republicans in office, he could have pushed this wall thing and got it done. But I think he did it for political reasons. He didn't push it because he knew, I can blame the Democrats for not giving me the money when I asked for it, and make it out like the Democrats are being mean and shut down the government. It's the Democrats' fault. But the Democrats said, wait, who's going to shut down the government? And they said, will you admit that you're going to? And he said, yes, I'll be responsible. I'll take responsibility. And then as soon as he shut it down, he stopped taking responsibility. It's a typical politician. It takes no guts to tell the American people, hey, I'm going to take your money and spend it on a big government program. It takes guts to say, look, let's stop the actual problem. Where the problem is the government spending money on illegals and allowing them to go to schools and do all these things that they shouldn't be doing. That takes guts. It doesn't take any guts to spend more taxpayer money. The government's been doing that for 200 years, just blowing taxpayers' money. So let's fix this problem by actually addressing the problem. The problem isn't that illegals come over the fence. The problem isn't that the five people cross my fence. The problem is the thousands that are coming over for free stuff. Right? Just my 2 cents. What do you guys think? Give this video a thumbs up, thumbs down if you hate it. You think I'm an idiot? Or does this seem like completely perfectly logical thing? Talk about it below. Let's discuss it below, because I tend to come back and answer questions and talk about stuff in the comment section below. So comment below. Let me know what you think. And I don't care. I'm not going to be mad at you if you're for the wall, or mad at you for not being for the wall. I just want to hear your opinion. Does this seem like perfectly logical sense or illogical? Does this not make sense? Or am I just being too that's just a dream? Well, to me, it's a dream to think that the same government that's been spending billions of dollars, Obama spent 16 billion, Bush spent billions of dollars on the border, and they still haven't secured the border. They've been arguing that, we need to secure the border since Clinton. Bill Clinton was in office saying that we need to secure the border. Ever since NAFTA and all that stuff. He's been saying, hey, we need to secure the border. Somebody's doing yard work across the street. He was the one saying we need to secure the border, and they didn't do it because the government doesn't do a really good job with domestic stuff very much, and they've turned it into a domestic thing. And that's why, to me, they just don't do a very good job. Anyway, give a video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Comment below. Let me know what you think, guys. See ya.